Hi, Shahrar Ali, Deputy Leader of the Green Party. I'm speaking to you from the Republic Annual Conference in Bristol, and I was a guest speaker here, and we were actually being asked to talk about our position on the monarchy. So the Green Party has a very enlightened position on this, which I would say is rational, ethical, and I was explaining the basis for that. We say that there is no place in the 21st century for the hereditary principle, and we would divest the monarchy of those constitutional and legal powers which they currently enjoy. And there are basically three reasons for this, and there are others that you can think of. I mean, some in the conference were talking about value for money, but I would rather approach this from a more political standpoint. And that's actually very clear. First of all, there's a complete lack of accountability with any monarch. You are unable to recall them if you are unhappy with their decisions. There is no recall. Secondly, there is a complete lack of transparency. I mean, we don't even know how the Birthday Honours Awards are arrived at. And for sure, there are some very good people on there. But actually, in a way, that just demonstrates how anti-meritocratic and ridiculous that whole system is. I want to live in a society where people are actually awarded on the basis of merit or free competition. And thirdly, I think extremely important for us as Greens is equality, the complete entrenchment of the hereditary principle, for example, saying of the Duchy of Cornwall that can only go to the eldest son in the hierarchy, and that there being no place for the woman in that. What does that tell us about sexism in the 21st century? There is no place for it, and we can't be doing with it. And since I'm in Bristol, I actually visited also the Bristol Greens, and it was a delight to meet with them and march with them on the Pride festival through Bristol, ending up in the park with a stall and speaking to them not just about their terrific victory in the Bristol City Council elections, where they've now got 14 councillors, but also the terrific result. Second place, we want to make that first next time in Bristol West with Darren Hall. And we also spoke a little bit about equality and diversity within the party, and that was also a joy to talk about. And finally, since to bring us full circle, so to speak, about the importance of democracy, governance, power to the people, governance by the people, for the people. I have here actually the Bristol pound note. I'm keeping it and I'm showing it to you because it's a shining example of what people can do when they come together and form a trust, effectively, a cooperative, and say that we're going to accept this because we've lost trust in the Bank of England, because we want to say that you can use this shops and retailers who are in some sense approved, and we know that we can shop there with a good conscience, independent retailers away from the multinational corporations. And here is an example of the future, the resilience of people, their ability to empower themselves and mobilise in the green way.